This is our third year doing the camp, kind of for the first time since McPadden was here, kind of back in the day when I was a kid growing up. So what we do here is we do a lot of rotation centers, a lot of drills, defensive work, a lot of swings, like to get their reps as high as possible. I got a lot of my high school boys out here, some of my former players out here helping out the kids. A lot of these guys are freshmen, seniors, but pretty much spread out throughout the whole class of all kids that are playing for me now. But yeah, they do a good job. The hardest part is making sure we're staying on the coaches and making sure, because it's a different style for them, is getting used to coaching the kids. But they're doing a great job, actually. They're getting involved. A lot of stuff that we teach our high school boys, they're kind of relaying it to the younger kids. So it's cool to see them be coaches as players. So it's awesome to see.
It's pretty interesting. You know, normally at school you're just surrounded by your peers and stuff like that. Over the summer, it's normally you're just with all your friends and everything, people in the same age group. And you're always getting looked down upon, you know, your parents and stuff like that, relatives. And it's pretty cool to be out here teaching little kids and have them look up to you, like Coach Ben and stuff like that. You know, you don't hear that too often.
It's actually cool to see how creative they can get as coaches, and they're kind of on their own, letting them do different drills. And they brought to my attention a couple of things that they can do with the outfielders or pitchers or infielders or hitters or whatever. So they're getting creative too. So it's allowing them to learn. And that's the thing here. Just keep learning, get better as best as possible.
It's fun to just see them have fun. It's kind of weird way to say it, but Coach Rodriguez one time told us during a season we were going through a rough spot, and he told us if you're going through a rough spot with baseball and you're just getting bored with it or you're getting frustrated, go watch little kids play. And it'll make you a whole different perspective, because they're just out there having fun. These kids are out here. They don't care what time it is in the morning, you know. They'll get out here and just come out here and bust their butt and have fun out of these drills and these games we do. So that's kind of the reward for me, is seeing them have fun and enjoy being out here.
Next. Being out here, teaching the skills that we teach them and them teaching the younger kids, they're getting better because of it, and they're learning how to coach, learning how to be a leader, learning how to make other kids better, and now they're becoming better because of it.
Yeah, you don't have to say. I think it's very important. I've been doing 21st Century since its inception here at the school, which is about three or 4 years now. But I would say 3 years. And the kids that come in here, they have something to do academically and socially, something fun, and so I think it's just an outlet to get them to do something that's academic, but it's also fun and easy to learn. So Yu-Gi-Oh!, which is a card game that I played since I was a little kid, has a lot of learning components such as math, reading comprehension, as well as other aspects such as critical thinking, like sportsmanship, things of that nature. Yeah, but not two in one turn, because remember, tribute summons also count as normal summons.
The 21st Century is alive and well in Marion County, from the building of wooden model planes to the painting of wind chimes. This self-contained class is telling stories while doing so.
Our first summer of having a full-size self-contained. We've always had a few kids from our INDs, our ASDs, our self-contained kids have been mixed in, but we've only had like 1 or 2 mixed in. This year we actually had 7 self-contained kids with us for summer school, which is a large number. So we were actually able to hire on another teacher who is specialized in the self-contained kids. And so he has been working with them on teaching them, for example, one of the things they were doing today was the arts components with it, where they were talking about how putting together everything he does, he has them right. So, for example, when they were putting together the airplanes or the wind chimes, or they had to write a sentence on, for example, I built the airplane and this is what an airplane does. So we always put a writing component for them, and he does a real-world curriculum for them.
Robotics was on the menu for this summer, from small robots to much more advanced. These students are eager for the challenges that this 21st century component brings.
Then you attach like the color sensor right here, the arm, a different color, the touch sensor, the color sensor.
So one of the first things they start with also is we've used many different things. We've used code.org, we've used different programs, and so they get exposed to each of those. So they don't get to just rely on one. and so they get a wide range.
It's safe to say the students in Marion County have the resources provided to them so they can achieve the most out of whatever they choose to be.
21st is very big on challenging and making our kids become even better.
Okay, cool.
Most of the time you need to start with a motor or like a brain.
Why?
Because
The summer feeding program is vital to students that are on campus for summer school and other activities.
Feeding the students that are in class is very important. That way they have a meal and some nutrition in their body to help them learn and study, because a lot of them are here for reading classes and it's going to help their abilities in class.
This program is not just for students on campus. It is for every student.
We had one family that walked in during a thunderstorm, walked here with her 5 kids to come on in and get a meal. So that's how important it is, if they're that hungry, that they're going to walk to here in a thunderstorm to get food.
The summer feeding program last year served 127,490 meals. That breaks down to 40,531 breakfasts, 72,260 lunches, 14,043 afternoon snacks, and 656 supper meals.
There's less options during the summertime. There's only a couple options they have out there as opposed to regular school year, where they have several options for like an entree. During the course of the school year, they might have 5, 6 different options to choose from, as opposed to summertime, there's only one option. So in school year, they might have several options on vegetables and fruits and juices and what, to where we're limited during the summertime.
And for the past school year of 2018-2019, here in Marion County, we served 5,431,920 meals at lunch and 3,241,041 meals at breakfast. Breakfast numbers increased by 6.4% and lunch increased by 2%.
Students have to come with an adult, and they check in at the front office and get cleared just like they would at any other during regular school year. They can't just walk on campus. They have to go through the front office, just safety protocols. And once they check in there, they just walk back down here and get a meal, sit down and eat, and then they can leave. They can be from Michigan, just down here on vacation, and walk right in and eat.
Mission Bus Brigade is a new initiative to collect school supplies for our homeless and our needy children. In the district now, we have over 2,000 homeless children, and when we talk about adding the needy children into that, that might factor into another additional couple thousand students in the district. Our motto is that we're going to supply their success. We're talking about notebooks, pencils, paper, pens, calculators. We talk about getting backpacks, any type of school supplies that are needed for a child to be able to do their work in the schools. This week, July 13th, we'll be at the Walmart at 9570 Southwest 200 on top of the world.